People often ask me why I will not vote for Mitt Romney, and it really boils down to one simple thing. No showing your tax return equals no vote from me. I believe that this should be a standard for both Republican and Democrat in terms of releasing your tax return. Mitt Romney refusing to show his taxes is only the beginning if he was actually selected for the election and office. And quite frankly, I believe it's our responsibility to make sure that he doesn't win the election or win, which I don't even think he has a chance, to be brutally honest. But nonetheless, we don't want him in an office for a lot of different reasons. But perhaps Mitt Romney will release his tax return when he can use fake paper trails or perhaps fake documents to say that he was actually ripped off and he had to pay more taxes than other people did instead of the other way around. Perhaps that is why Mitt Romney is trying to buy time. Analysis of Romney's tax agenda has shown that if the proposal goes through, it will cut taxes for the wealthy people in the world, in the United States. He even admits this and says it's going to help aid getting more jobs. Now, even if you don't have a minimal grasp or concept of what accounting is, economics, business management, to understand that jobs are actually created by necessity of labor to fill job demands. This is the same model that has been used unsuccessfully for the past several years. Perhaps it's just me who feels this way, but I feel as if Mitt Romney has a great way of deflecting all of his responsibilities and blaming it on other people. And blaming it on everybody else. To me, Mitt Romney is looking more corrupt every single day I hear about him. He usually never just answers a straight question someone asks him. He wants to bring back Bush's failed policy. The funny thing is here is that Mitt Romney says that he's qualified to be the president because he is a man of faith. He used to be a governor. He used to be the head of a company. And he's an honest patriot. But then guess what? He refuses to talk about his faith, his time as a governor, his record in business, and of course, his taxes. It's almost like he's trying to apply for a job for president, but he refuses a background check. You know what I mean? Perhaps I'm overanalyzing this, but I think that Mitt Romney is... he represents the greedy part of American wealth. You know, that Wall Street culture which kind of ripped apart America's economy? He's simply an example of a selfish banker. I'm worth $1 billion, but I don't pay my taxes. And yet he somehow wants to be president. That is insanity, ladies and gentlemen. I honestly can't even fathom how someone would even want to vote for this man. Perhaps I'm exaggerating, but I think that Mitt Romney is so deceptive and not just deceptive, but so secretive that he could actually be responsible for the next Watergate scandal if something like that could even happen again. And I'm sure it could, but I'm curious, has anyone seen that new ad that's out?
Was there ever any year when you paid lower than the 13.9%?
Well, I haven't calculated that. I'm happy to go back and look.
Did Romney pay 10% in taxes? 5%? 0? We don't know. But we do know that Romney personally approved over $70 million in fictional losses to the IRS as part of the notorious Son of Boss tax scandal, one of the largest tax avoidance schemes in history. Isn't it time for Romney to come clean?
Do you know what's missing from this ad? Information on the lobbyists that Mitt Romney hired to fight those loopholes within the tax code that he exploits. Mitt Romney tries to pretend to be this honest individual. You know, that guy who just follows and pays all of his taxes. I go back to what I said at the start of this video. No tax return, no vote from me. So let me ask my fellow reptiles, why won't you vote for Mitt Romney?